guys, welcome back. So jumping right into it, I'm going to conceal my eyes and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the color, what color? 35. It's called Deep Fonts. So I already applied a primer. I applied moisturizer, primer, a little bit of color correcting because I have some scars and they'll probably peek through still from when I broke out recently. I tried picking, or I didn't try, I did pick at them and made them worse. You know when you know better and you still do something that you know you shouldn't do, but whatever. So yeah, I picked at them, but I applied foundation as well. That's basically it. I don't have any powders. Oh, and eyebrows. I don't have any powders on my face, but I stopped applying my face stuff because I was like, you know what if I get any like fallout and stuff, so I rather clean it up with concealer if it's possible. Today I'm using my Karity matte palette. I have used this palette before. I don't know if I'm gonna pull another palette out, but I will let you know if I do, of course. So let's get started. I'm gonna go in with Ego. Yeah, we're gonna go in with a little bit of Ego, and you know what? I'm gonna go with a smaller brush this time. I did start doing one eye and I was hating the way it was coming out, so it might have been because I was using a big brush. Then yeah, I'm gonna use a smaller brush. I think this one's smaller. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Morphe E17 brush, and I'm gonna go in with Ego. Oops, I'm already creasing. Get that sponge, make sure there's no creases. Pack it right into the crease. I think my problem before was I went a little bit too high up with this color and it made everything else go higher up too, and we didn't want that color too high up, if that makes sense. So we're gonna leave it with that for right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab another fluffy brush. We're gonna grab this little fluffy brush. This one has no name. I actually got this brush. Actually, I got my mom these brushes like years ago, and I stole this one because I really like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna take the color Lumbia with a little bit of Cancun. I'm gonna take some of that one and then some of Cancun. Tap a little bit, and we're gonna put this right on the top of the purple. On top of those colors, I want to go ahead and place a little bit of like this yellow that's here. It's called Tweety. I'm going to place a little bit of that yellow over the pink. And I don't know if you guys will be able to catch that color. I wonder if you can hear me breathing. I'm like congested. I haven't been able to sleep. Be like... Okay, so I'm gonna take a little tiny brush. We're gonna go ahead. This is the Morphe 149. It's like a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna take a little bit of black, which is called Disturbia from the Karity palette, and we're gonna put that in the outer corners of our eyelids, like right there. Make it kind of intense, a little bit more intense. Okay, so now to cut the crease. So I'm gonna use my Studio Fix 24-hour smooth wear concealer, and I am in the color NW32. So a trick I do is I kind of go around my eye, like where I think my crease would end, and I put product, and then what I do is I take a mirror. I'm gonna go to the side a little bit. I take a mirror, I'm looking directly at myself, and I'm only moving my eyeballs. I'm not moving my head, and I'm gonna follow the mirror all around. So then that leaves me right there with like a guideline of where to actually cut my crease, because that's where my colors are gonna touch, if that makes sense. Now, before I do this eye, I'm gonna set this one with I'm gonna set it with this white, it's called Caress, this white color right here. I'm trying not to look up too much because I don't want to I don't want to get too many creases and stuff. So I'm just dabbing it out with my finger so it's not completely cakey. And then I'm gonna grab this little flat brush. It's a Morphe 166 brush. It looks like that. Just pat it on to my eyelid, right where we did the Okay, so I went ahead and just did this eye so I can kind of just walk through this one a little bit more faster. So what I ended up doing was I ended up pulling out my Crown palette, which is like really gross looking, but this is what it looks like. It kind of looks like the Morphe ones. I think I've talked about how they're from the same manufacturer, I believe. I don't know, but this one's all glitter shimmery colors. So this is what it looks like. So this is the next palette I'm going to be using. If you don't have this exact palette, that's okay. As long as you have like similar colors and they're like shimmery, I guess you'll get the same effect. If you don't want them to be shimmery and you want them to be matte, I think it'd be really cool. And you could stick with the Karity palette because you have basically the same colors that I'm using. Just instead of glittery shimmer, it would be in matte colors. So if you want to go ahead and use both of them, you can do that too. I just switched to this Morphe M213 brush, and then the first color I grabbed, I actually ended up working my way from in to out, so I think we're gonna do that too actually. So let me grab the other brush. So I ended up using this brush then, and this one is it's like coming off, Morphe 156, and it has like the two ends. It has this end right here and this end. So the little tiny detailed end is the one that I ended up using. And I grabbed this, like, these don't have names on them, so I'm gonna have to point to them. So I grabbed this yellow color that's right here, and we're gonna put this right in the inner corner. And my inner corner is already cracking here. What the heck? Okay, and then after that color, we're gonna go in with these two greens. I kind of did more of this one, so you know, whatever you like. And I did use the Morphe 213 brush. It looks like this, and this is the brush I'm gonna keep using for the rest of the colors. I just used one side for green and one side for bluish colors. Right next to where I did the yellow color. Now that I did the green, the thing is, guys, they're not gonna look as vibrant or as, like, I don't know, I guess vibrant, dramatic yet, but then I go in later on and I wet my brush and then I pack it on even more. So after that color, I took this like aqua color right next to it. It's like a blue green, and that's gonna be my transition to the blue. And all I did was just turn to the other side, the brush to the other side, and use that side. So this is just gonna go on this side over here. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the green, what the heck? The blue right underneath the green color, which would be this one right here, the darkish blue. I really like that color. And then this is just gonna go on the outer, like the outer part of this. And okay, so I know this may be like super extra, but it's really cute. And if you practice, maybe you'll get it. Honestly, it's not that hard, and it's really hard to like mess it up. I think the hardest part of this look, if you're not used to it, is the cut crease. Only because like sometimes cut creases can be a little bit hard, even like for people like that do it all the time. Like I do cut creases all the time and I still struggle with it sometimes. I'm getting better because I practice, but you know, some days it's just not, some days, you know, you just can't really do your makeup. I don't know. It happens to all of us, okay? Don't worry. And I really wanted to do a white eyeliner, and as you can see I have white liner like on my hand here because I was testing it out, but I'm scared. I'm scared I'm gonna mess it up because that I cannot do. But I will attempt. We're gonna attempt it. If you want the color to be a little bit more vibrant, you can do it with your finger. The brush that we use the black eyeshadow with, I'm not adding any product onto it, and just gonna redefine that black back here. I did go back in, and with the one that I used the yellow, the brush that I used the yellow color from the Karity, I actually grabbed a little bit of the yellow shimmery as well, and I dabbed a little bit up here. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on, some eyeliner. I'm gonna do a light little strip of eyeliner so I can put lashes on. I don't know, I've tried putting lashes without eyeliner and it just doesn't seem to look as good. I'm not doing wing or anything because, girl, we've seen how that goes. Not the best. So here's the white eyeliner that I'm like tempted. I'm like really tempted to put, but I'm scared that I'm gonna mess it up. So I also have this glitter liner, and then I don't know if you can see there's like little specks of glitter. I was gonna attempt to put glitter, but honestly glitter is just so messy, and if it's not like pressed glitter or like in a glue already, because I have this like little thing here that I'm gonna attempt to use too, I think, but unless it's like a pressed glitter or something for eyeshadows, I hate it. I can't do it. I've bought a bunch of glitters and I just hate how it gets so messy. Like I literally barely attempted it and I have glitter everywhere on my face. So let's put lashes on. So this is what the lashes look like. Mascara I'm going to be using is the Telescopic Carbon Black. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face really quickly, and we can come back and finish our eyes. I just realized I wasn't recording. Okay, so basically what I did, it's annoying. So basically what I did was, I told you guys I did the white eyeliner on the eye, so I'm gonna end up doing on this one too. I did my under eye over here. So what I did was I grabbed a little bit of Lumbia and Alexi, and I just, let me show you, I'm gonna like reenact. So I just went underneath here like this, back and forth, and then I went in with my pencil that I put the black liner with. Sorry, I feel like I have a hair. With the black liner, and I didn't grab any more product for the black, and I just went underneath right on top of that, but really tight to my waterline. And then after that I grabbed this little Wet n Wild flat brush, and I grabbed some of this blue right here, it's called Fiend, and then I just pulled my eye and I packed it on like that. So that's basically what I did in, what do you call it, the very fast, very short version of it. So now I'm gonna do my white liner, and I need to move everything because I need to be very still, and I feel like I have a hair like somewhere. Wish me luck. Okay. I'm gonna keep watching my video because it's gonna be a while. Wow, that wasn't so bad. It wasn't so hard. I don't think so. I don't like how that looks right there, but I'm not gonna mess with it anymore because I'd rather leave it how it is and not make it worse. The only thing is, do you guys see how my glitter kind of transferred over? So I want to clean that up, but I'm gonna let this dry so I can clean that up real quick. So, oh, actually, let me do my mascara really quick on my bottom lashes. mascara, bottom lashes done. So now I'm gonna grab this Sephora highlight palette, and I'm going to get this little flat fluffy brush, gonna get the white over here, tap it, and I'm gonna put this on my brow bone up here, is on the brush. I mean, it doesn't look so bad, right? Right. So I don't recommend you using the NYX white liquid liner. I would recommend you getting some other type of white liquid liner from a different brand maybe, because this one, honestly, you'll see it maybe in a little bit. So if you have a different version, I would go ahead and use that if it's any better. If not, if you don't care for the cracked look, then go ahead and do it. Like, whatever, you know, who cares? So let me just finish my face off with some blush, and let me answer this phone call. Okay, so as you can tell, I added some beads to my forehead. I kind of just improvised because I don't have any like ones that come together. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So I actually bought these beads, or these, what do you call these little jewels? I bought these jewels, where did I get them? I think at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, and I think they were probably like $3 to $5, I don't know. So I just decided to improvise, and what I did was, so this is what the jewels look like up close. They come in different little sizes, so I used I think all 3 different sizes. I have these little, I don't know what you call these, but they're like little tweezers. They're like these little tweezers, and I got this in a kit for like pimple popping. I know it's kind of gross, but I got them in a little kit, and honestly, I've been using these way more than my tweezers, and these help so much right now with grabbing these. And then I just applied them with some lash glue that I have, and the lash glue that I use is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe, and it clears in, it dries and clear. I was like, it clears and dry. So oh, I didn't add a lip. What the heck, you guys? I'm over here closing out the video and I don't have a lip on. So I feel like at festivals you can do something really bright. So let's see what colors I have. Let me get my life together for a second. Give me a second. Really quick. Let me just get a bright lip color. I think I found one. Yeah. This one says dragon fruit, but oh, it's called Star Looks. That's the brand. Look how tiny this is, by the way. I've never used this. Star Looks, and it's called Dragon Fruit. Oh my god, I feel like I look bad now. Let me add this lip and see if I like it or not. Like, there's a reason we don't do these colors, girl. There's a reason. Oh, I forgot to tell you what this is. This is called Paradise Pigments, and it's called Cake Pop, and it's a really creamy, like hot pink color as well. This color is crazy. Like, I can't look at myself too much. Okay, so I think this is the finished product. This is, I don't know what brand because it's not there anymore, but I believe it's NYC. Oh yeah, it is NYC. Okay, it's an NYC, don't know what it is actually, but it's called Purple Crush. I think I like this one a lot better than that hot pink. So this is the final look. We're gonna do a little bit of a close-up. Oops.